And if they got permission, let's say, to go to a doctor's appointment, and during that process, like you said, they get picked up for DUI or something of that nature, once they made it at the jail, I'd terminate their contract, cut their bracelet off, and then their bond would be set by the judge.
But did you ever have to go get any kind of paperwork if the judge was not there or anything?
If now somebody cut their bracelet off, which is what happened a lot of times, I'd have to go get a warrant for escape.
If they cut their bracelet
off. If they cut their bracelet off.
If they didn't, then you would just get them at the jail and take it off.
Yes. Yeah, if they got arrested without cutting their bracelet off, I'd just cut the bracelet off at the jail.
And I don't know how these bracelets work when you're talking about cutting them off.
They've got a rubber band, I guess, hard plastic band that goes around, and I would cut that actual band.
Okay, so let's say I'm ignorant to this, so I'm the guy that gets out. I come meet you. You give me one of those. Where do you put that?
On your ankle.
Okay, and once it's secured there, I can't take that off.
You can, but you're going to have to cut it or break it off, which would violate your house arrest.
So once you snap that on, is it snaps or how it buckles or?
I've actually got one in my truck if you want to see it.
I will wait here in just a second. You'll show me how to do that because I have never seen one. So once you put it on that person, they can't get it off unless they cut it.
Exactly.
Okay. Can't they just, like I said, layman's term here, can't they just turn it off?
No.
How does that work?
Once it's turned on, it's on until the company turns it off, and I have to request it to be turned off. Usually somebody getting off house arrest, I'll go ahead and tell them, deactivate this person. They're coming in at this time to be took off.
So I come in there, you put one of those bracelets on. How do you turn that on?
It's got a button on top.
So you hit that button.
Yeah.
And they can't turn that button off.
Nope. Once it's turned on, only the company can. We lease the equipment from. I can spell it. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay.
Attenti, I think.
Attenti.
I think so.
Now, do you call that company, the ATT company?
I usually call Patti, and then she'll contact that company.
Okay.
And then they'll deactivate it.
Now, you said usually. Did you call Patti every time, or was somebody else there?
No, that's, unless somebody came into the jail while they're on house arrest, then I would cut the bracelet off first. Then we would contact the company and have it deactivated.
So you can't deactivate it?
I can't, no.
So Patti has to do it?
Yeah, through the company that she leases the equipment from.
Okay, so now they've got it. If they do everything right, everything's fine. If they get arrested and you find out, then you notify the judge. What if you don't find out? I don't know. Half the people get arrested in my town.
Where their GPS, it will show them out of range past a certain time. So, if you was given permission to go to a doctor's appointment at noon today, you get arrested, you go to jail. At whatever time you're supposed to be home, it would automatically say, hey, this person ain't home.
Okay, but how if I'm around here and I get arrested and I'm in the jail? You would never know that unless somebody told you.
Most often the jail will contact me and say, hey, we got somebody down here with an ankle bracelet on, or whoever the officer is arrested will contact me.
Did they, these people, I know like our people, they'll say, well, you got to check in with John Doe 2 days a week, or you got to meet this person or that. Do you have anything to do with that?
That was me.
That was you.
They checked in with me on Wednesdays. I would check their bracelet, make sure it was secure and ain't been tampered with, collect their money.
Just Wednesdays?
Yep. Well, I had some that would come in, let's say they didn't get paid on Wednesday, they got paid on Thursday or Friday. They would come in those days.
So Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Yeah.
Depending on when they paid you, or paid the fee, right?
Yeah.
Did they write checks or cash, or how did they pay you?
Usually cash is how they pay. I've had a few that I would accept checks from. But usually I make everybody pay cash, and I drive my receipt out.
Cash. All
Is
cash.
that other than when they were supposed to be checking in with you on those days? What was the purpose of them checking in with you?
To pay for their weekly, they have to pay. When they pay on Wednesday, they're paying for that Wednesday to the following Wednesday. They pay in advance, so they pay a week in advance.
Is that the only reason they would?
Well, different reasons. Check their bracelet, make sure they ain't been tampered with. General appearance, make sure they ain't been using any type of drugs.
Did you ever drug test them?
I've drug tested you. Yeah.
Is that part of your job duties to?
The ones I've drug tested has been because I can't force them to unless part of their condition of bond says for them to take random drug test. I would request it from them. You know, hey, would you mind taking a drug test or something of that nature?
So if the courts didn't award it, tell them that you got to do a drug test, you might monitor their drug usage.
I would request it.
Didn't.
And I would tell them you don't have to take the drug test, but I'm going to,
What happens if they don't?
You know damn well he didn't say, no, you don't have to take this drug test, but I want you to take it. And if you don't take it, I'm going to tell the judge. Well, if this was somebody who was on house arrest from Judge Mullins's court, then they wouldn't necessarily have a order to be drug tested like the people in drug court. If they're in drug court, remember they have no access to a lawyer, they have no rights, they have nothing. They are at the mercy of the court and whoever is a supervisor in that and has authority, from Judge Kraft. Basically, we see that Ben Fields did not have the authority to arrest anybody outside of the courthouse. But did that stop him? No. Do you think Judge Kraft and Judge Mullins knew that he was going out arresting people and bringing them back to the jail?